I have to go over this. This was an interesting find. I had a couple friends just randomly recommended to me because I've been doing a lot of pixel art. I've been
Right.
working on getting better at pixel. Well, first of all, starting pixel art, not getting better at, but even beginning. I've never done it before.
Right.
So I've been doing pixel art for about a month or slightly more at this point. But so a friend said, "Hey, if you're really into pixel art, there's this game called Viviette. It's on Steam. Normally it's like $10. It was on sale for 5,
Oh, okay.
and it looks like a Super Nintendo RPG, but it is a horror game. It's a gothic horror game
Okay.
that is mainly puzzles, but also so think like a puzzle game, like think of the puzzle aspects of like a Resident Evil or even Silent Hill,
Okay.
where you're going around this creepy environment and it's like, oh, you found this item, and then you remember, oh, I need to go back over here to do that. That kind of puzzler, right? Open
Right.
environment puzzler. But there's no combat in it. But there
Hmm.
is a. Did you play Resident Evil 2?
Yeah.
Remember Mr. X, the
Yes.
big guy that follows you around?
Yes.
There is basically a Mr. X type character that can basically anytime you're doing anything within a certain area, which is the main play area, this giant mansion that you're in.
Okay.
Um, anytime you're in there after a certain point of the game, this AI monster, I'll call it, can appear anytime. So you might be deep within trying to figure out a puzzle or figuring out, reading information about the lore or whatever. It doesn't matter
Right.
what you're doing. This character could just open the door and walk into the room and kill you.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
you can get away, but it's very, you're never sure. You're
Right.
never sure if it's going to happen. So if you like basically Super Nintendo style RPG graphics, very pixel art,
Right.
um, mixed with puzzles. And I mean, the whole thing is mood basically. The puzzles are good though. I didn't use a guide or anything, and it took me about 5 hours to get through. Um, it's replayable as well. There are multiple endings. I got the very bad ending. So I'm looking forward to going back and I looked up how to get the better ending, and I did
Mm-hmm.
one thing wrong. I did one
Oh,
thing wrong. I'm so mad about
hate
it.
that. Yeah.
So that's a bummer. But it's called Viviette. It's on
Vivian.
Steam.
Okay.
I really like it. If you've got, it'll run on any computer. I mean, really, it takes nothing to run this game, and I really recommend this game. So, boy, big time. It's definitely different,
Yeah.
but it is the kind of thing where it can just like consume you for a couple hours, and then you're like, oh, that was really fun. It was good. I know you can complete the game in like an hour if you know what you're doing.
Right.
So, no, I
But
really enjoyed
but
that.
who likes to speed run through games? Come on.
Well, I do with Metal Gear Solid, but that's about
Well,
it.
but how many times have you played that?
Oh, hundreds at this
Yeah,
point.
and that's what I mean. If
I
you
mean, I
played
could
a
do it
game,
in
yeah.
3 hours. So
If you played a game 100 times, then yes, you can speed
yes,
run through it. But if you're just starting out a game, who wants to do that?
but the true thing that I loved about Viviette was that I really liked the vibe,
Yeah.
its whole thing, and the music and the look of it. The story was interesting. So no, I definitely recommend Viviette. If people are into that kind of a game, keep
Right.
in mind again, there's no combat or anything like that. You're just solving puzzles. People might find it frustrating or slow, but I really enjoyed it. So
It's cool.
that's a
It's worth a
hard
check out.
recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was one